picture this. You've just spent hours, maybe even days, getting that PPF install absolutely perfect. The surface is flawless, not a single bubble, and it looks incredible. But then, a few weeks go by and you see it, that dreaded lifting edge. It's collecting an ugly line of dirt and grime, and you know it's only a matter of time before it peels back even more. It's easily one of the most common and soul-crushing mistakes beginners run into. But here's the good news. There's a simple, pro-level trick to make sure this never happens to you. Forget about redoing the whole panel or that pit in your stomach. Today I'm going to show you how to heat seal your PPF edges so they stay locked down for good. This is just one step that really separates the good installs from the great ones. So what's the deal? Why do edges even lift in the first place? Honestly, it almost always boils down to one word: contamination. The edges of your film are the front line of war against the elements. They get hit with everything. Water from car washes, road grime, dust, stress of opening and closing the door or the hood. When an edge isn't perfectly sealed, it leaves a microscopic gap, and over time, water and dirt slowly creep into that gap and start attacking the adhesive. Once the bond is compromised, that's when the film is going to start lifting. It's a slow burn, but once it starts, it's pretty much game over unless you tear it off and start it again. That's why sealing your edges isn't just a suggestion, it's a non-negotiable final step for a job that lasts. The technique I'm about to show you gives you the adhesive one final kick to create that permanent waterproof seal that locks out all the nasty stuff for good. Trust me, these extra few minutes will make sure all your hard work wasn't for nothing. To get this done, you're going to need some heat, but how you apply the heat is what really matters. You've basically got three choices: a heat gun, a steamer, or for the truly fearless, a torch. So let's break them down. First up, the heat gun. Industry standard and what most pros use every single day. It's affordable, it's effective, it gives you a ton of control to heat an edge quickly. The only real risk here is overheating, which can scorch the film, even your paint if you're really careless, so you've got to have a feel for it. Then you've got the steamer. This is hands down the safest way to go, but they can be expensive. It uses a moist heat that gently relaxes the film, letting the adhesive bond without a high risk of burning anything. This is also why a lot of people use it to remove window tint, because it's very gentle on everything surrounding. It might be a little slower than a heat gun, but if you're nervous about causing damage and you can afford it, a steamer is your best friend. And finally, the torch. You might see some old school installers bust out a tiny torch for a quick blast of heat on a tricky corner. I'm talking like a second too long, and you've now fried that corner and you may have to replace the whole piece. For this video, I'm just going to use a heat gun since it's the tool you'll see the most often. As you can see, I'll just show you how to use it safely, and we'll get that professional result without much risk. So let's get to it. Your panel's installed. The film has a little while to tack up. First things first, and you absolutely cannot skip this. The edge and the area around it have to be clean and dry. Any leftover moisture or speck of dust will get trapped under there and ruin the hood. I like to do a final wipe with some isopropyl alcohol solution just to be sure. Next, you need a clean microfiber, or even better, a dedicated PPF install glove. You can use a vinyl wrap glove too. This is what you use to apply firm, even pressure. You don't want to go too much pressure, you just want enough that you know you're creating that nice little seal. So now you're going to grab your heat gun and get it on a low to medium setting. I generally run it a little bit higher because I'm more experienced, so you do you here. The most important rule is to always keep moving. As soon as you stop in one place, that's when you can get overheated. Keep it a few inches from the surface and just kind of go back and forth in a small section along the top edge for a couple of seconds. As you get going, point the heat where you want to go, and it's just going to be a consistent thing that you can kind of keep moving and heating and pushing down with your thumb as you go. The second you pull away from the heat, just follow up with your hand or towel and just press firmly and just wipe right along that edge. The goal here is to get that heated material down and to make sure that edge stays sealed. You don't want to do this over all of the film because that's where you're going to get water bubbles. You can get some weird adhesive lines, some weird patchiness. This is just for the edges. For a great safety tip, after you heat a section, give it a quick tap with your finger. Run your hand over it. It should be warm, but if you have to snatch your hand away, it's too hot. Go a little faster or use less heat. Just work your way around all your exposed edges. Small, easy sections, heat press, and be patient. This is your final step. You don't want to rush this. The faster you move through this, or completely avoiding this, especially when you're doing installs in the wintertime, really rainy climates, stuff like that, that's when you're going to run into a lot of trouble with edges lifting. Simple as that. You go around with your heat, make sure you're getting all your seams. If you found this tip helpful and you want more pro PPF tricks that are perfect for beginners, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll see if I can get them answered for you. And that's all there is to it. It's one simple step is the difference between a PPF job that looks good for a month and one that looks flawless for years. By taking a few extra minutes to lock down your edges, you're guaranteeing your work will last you a lot longer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.